Hi everyone. So today we are going to see about dentinal hypersensitivity. So what is dentinal hypersensitivity? Maybe it sounds like a technical term, but the thing is tooth sensitivity is the dentinal hypersensitivity. Okay, what is the cause of the tooth sensitivity and how can we treat the tooth sensitivity? Everything we'll discuss today and you will get to know what it is. So what is sensitivity basically? So it's a kind of pain-like sensation, not exactly the pain-like sensation, but it's a tingling, some kind of distorting feeling that many of you will experience, many of you would have experienced those things, right? While drinking hot coffee or taking cold ice creams. Maybe you would have been very crazy to drink some Pepsi or Coke, but that sensation would have prevented you from doing it so. And maybe sometimes not even you would have taken some cold drinks or hot drinks, you'd been walking in the winter and the breeze would have affected you badly. So what's the reason for this dentinal hypersensitivity or tooth sensitivity? We'll see that and one by one we'll get it sorted out. Okay. The reason for this, I'll explain the anatomy of the tooth first. Then you'll get to know what's the reason for the dentinal hypersensitivity or the teeth sensitivity. Okay. Teeth has three layers: enamel, dentin, and the pulp. Enamel is the outermost layer, is the strongest layer of the whole human body, and the next layer of the tooth is the dentin, and the innermost layer is the pulp. It contains nerve vessels, blood supply, and everything. Okay, the outermost layer is the enamel. Enamel is the hardest layer. When it is worn off, the exposed dentin, no, the second layer of the teeth is the dentin. It will be exposed, and this exposed dentin has many nerve endings. Also, it has many tubules. When the tubules are getting exposed to the environment, definitely you'll get sensitivity. What are the reasons for this enamel erosion or getting sensitivity? We'll see. Okay, maybe your brushing technique or your brushing time. 2 to 3 minutes is enough of brushing, but when you're using a hard brush and toothpaste, like very abrasive toothpaste, like crystals, salts, gels, some kind of herbals that contains very abrasive things, definitely your tooth will erode day by day. It's not a one-time process, it's an event. Over the years, you'll have bruxism. That bruxism is night grinding, we say, or you'd have grinded and cleansed your teeth during the night time. That time, unknowingly you would have done, and that caused the erosion of the enamel. So when the enamel is eroded, ultimately the dentin is exposed. Okay, so be careful of your brushing time. Not 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It's not needed. For cleansing, is just 2 to 3 minutes. Just 2 to 3 minutes will do a great job for you. Twice a day, that will be better. And be careful of the paste you are using. So, if you are using the gel, crystal, salts, abrasive toothpaste, definitely it will cause erosion of the enamel. When the enamel is eroded, as I told, the sensitivity. So, first, your brush, your paste. If you have the habit of bruxism, or sometimes when you are angry, you would have been biting or chewing or grinding your teeth, that too, or due to your anxiety, or these things also can cause the erosion of the enamel over the time. Erosion is the chemical erosion of the teeth. How it happens? Actually, because of the problems in your intestine, like GERD, vomiting, or sometimes you feel you're a person who are vomiting frequently, that because of GERD, GERD is nothing but gastritis problem. So anything else that will cause the erosion of the enamel, and this will also lead to the teeth sensitivity. Next thing is abrasion, we say, that is improper brushing technique. Proper brushing technique is modified bath technique, in which we will be placing the brush at a 45-degree angle between the gums and the teeth, and you'll be cleansing in this motion. If you're not using the proper technique and you're just doing an horizontal brushing technique, there will be a cut between the gingiva, that is the gum line, and the teeth. There will be a mild cut, and this would cause, it will erode the enamel and expose the dentin, and it will be like a wedge shape there, and this would also cause you the dentinal hypersensitivity or the teeth sensitivity. Another thing is decay, caries. If you are affected by caries, decay, the decay, if it is in enamel, you won't have that much sensitivity, but when it reaches the dentinal layer, the second layer of the teeth, definitely there will be teeth sensitivity caused you. Or fracture of the tooth, you have fallen off and the tooth is chipped off, that time you will get the sensitivity of the teeth. Another reason is if your gum line is going down. Due to the infection of the gum will recede and the bone will also get lost. When the bone is also getting lost, your dentin will be exposed in the in the root surface. That time also you will get the dentinal sensitivity or the teeth sensitivity. So there are multiple reasons to get the teeth sensitivity as I described here. What can we do to prevent or to eradicate or nullify this? We'll see. Nullifying it completely, if you are in the worst state, maybe it cannot be possible at times, but it is possible to a certain extent. See, if you are using a paste like as I described earlier, the abrasive toothpaste, please don't use it. That will cause erosion. That is the preventive measure. Proper brushing time, proper brushing technique, and the proper toothpaste and brush will prevent this. Next one, if you have the problem, you already have the tooth sensitivity and the enamel got eroded, or maybe desensitizing toothpaste available in the market, you can use anything. If you are not aware of it, you can come to a dentist. We'll prescribe some medicated toothpaste that would be available in the medical stores that you can use. Okay. Only with the etiology or the cause, what's the reason for the dental hypersensitivity, we can do the treatment. Otherwise, we cannot do the treatment. Like generally for dental sensitivity or teeth sensitivity, this is a treatment you cannot say. It depends upon patient, okay. If you have teeth sensitivity due to decay has to be restored. If you have tooth sensitivity due to your improper brushing technique and a wedge-shaped defect is formed, that time the filling has to be done. So there are multiple kind of treatments that we can do. If due to the gum recession, if the gum is receding, that time we'll do gum therapies that is needed for you to rectify the treatment. So we have seen many things about the dental sensitivity. First we saw the what sensitivity actually is. We should differentiate it from pain. Sometimes when the decay is reaching your pulp, that is pain, that is not sensitivity. But when the decay is in the dentin level, it's sensitivity. There is a mild difference between sensitivity and the pain. Pain will be sharp and severe and will be like both are irritating you, but the sensitivity like a tingling sensation that will be annoying you literally. You know what, the tooth pain and the tooth sensitivity, mildly at least you will know to differentiate after I told much things, I guess. So you'd be very eager now to like knowing whether I can eat ice creams after the dental sensitivity has been cured. Of course, if it's completely cured, you can be if it's because of decay or a pulp infection, if the decay has crossed the pulp, we will be doing the root canal treatment and all. And so, see, if that's the cause, that will be completely eradicated. Some people will ask, I'm using the desensitizing toothpaste for 1 day and 1 week, it's not cured. See, for some people it takes time. If you are using a normal desensitizing toothpaste available in the market, like not a medicated one or simple one, it may take some 6 months also for you to completely come out of it. For some people, the erosion will be total and severe, and they will feel like even, I am not going to switch the toothpaste, I am going to use the desensitizing toothpaste only. If that's your case, that's not a problem. That's not a big problem in like what toothpaste you are using is not a problem. If you are comfortable with the toothpaste, you can use the toothpaste. And sometimes, see, when we are scaling, cleaning the tooth, full mouth cleaning will be coming to the dentist, and many people have complained like after coming to the full mouth cleaning only I got sensitivity. Before that I didn't have sensitivity. Actually, see, I think here our mentality, our mindset also matters thing. When we do the full mouth cleaning, we use a vibratory motion, and the vibratory motion will just take the deposits between the tooth and the gum out. The vibratory motion will definitely trigger you or cause you sensitivity for a while, just for a while, not for a prolonged period. Maybe for 2 to 3 days, for some it's maybe a week. You can definitely come for a dental cleaning that will give you a good health, and it won't cause your dentinal hypersensitivity. Please take it home, take this point home, because this is a myth that has to be broken, okay. So this is the one thing. Another thing is, while we do cavity preparation like taking the decay out also, you'll have that sensitive feeling triggered more, because we are using the instrument and touching your dentin. When we touch the dentin, you will definitely definitely be, some patients will be like not cooperating the things, because literally the feeling will be annoying. Some people will literally be annoyed to come to a dentist because of the dental hypersensitivity, not because they have the dental hypersensitivity issue, but because they come to the dentist, we touch things now, if they already have decay, when we have to remove the decayed area already, decay, for some the decay won't give much of dental hypersensitivity, but when we touch it with your instrument, because decay is an infectious thing, right? We'll have to take it out. Definitely we'll have to take it out. We cannot keep the infection and make it progress to the pulp tissue and do a root canal. We'll have to take it out. When we take it out, definitely we'll get some the sensitivity issue, and we'll seal it off with cement. After sealing off with cement, you will not get the sensitivity issue. So for normal things, I mean, for normal hypersensitivity issue like without decay or without fracture, if it is normal, even if the medicated toothpaste is not working for you, maybe you can visit us again for a review, and we'll do some sealant like varnishes or other things, I mean, to protect your tooth. The desensitizing toothpaste, what it will do, no? The odontoblast or the dental tubules in the dental will be exposed. That's why you got that sensitivity issue. It just seals off it. Seals it and like, see, a protective covering in your dentin so that it won't be exposed to the environment further to cause the dentinal hypersensitivity issue. Regular cleaning, many people will say regular cleaning, going to a dentist will cause dental hypersensitivity issue. That's not the case. Coming to a dentist yearly once will actually help you to diagnose your dental problems better and to give treatment if needed. We do the scaling or full mouth cleaning. Yearly once or 6 months or once doing it, dental scaling is not at all a problem. So if you are coming to a dentist daily and doing scaling and doing things, now that's a problem. So tooth, I mean, another thing which I wanted to add here is whitening toothpaste and all are here. So that is not recommended actually. That contains more abrasive things. If you are very crazy of whitening, see, one thing you'll have to understand here is your natural tooth color is yellowish white. It varies. So for some people, see, the dentin color is yellow. So how much dentin color is exposed? Like our skin color differs from person to person. Everybody's teeth color will differ in shades. So don't go for extensive whitening, extensive bleaching techniques. Actually, bleaching and all procedures, what we can do, but still doing some extensive things will make your tooth actually sometimes brittle or sometimes like more sensitive. So these things has to be avoided if you're more careful of tooth sensitivity. Whitening and bleaching and all cosmetic treatments and all are different topic. Maybe we can discuss about it later. But now the point is only breaking the myths of dental hypersensitivity issues and knowing what dental hypersensitivity actually is. So many things, wonderful things about dental hypersensitivity and tooth sensitivity we discussed today. I think you would have enjoyed it. You would have got an idea of what tooth sensitivity, what are all the causes of it, what are all the treatments that can be done, what are all the home remedies, and what are all the preventive measures to prevent the tooth sensitivity. You would have got a whole idea of it, maybe what you want. Maybe if you have further queries of it, you can visit your dentist and get a detailed explanation. And thanks for watching. Bye. So on the whole, we have seen about dental hypersensitivity or tooth sensitivity today, and in the upcoming episodes, I'll meet you with different interesting topics. See you there. Bye.